He's Tony.
And we're Black Dice Gaming. So today we are going to be talking about some of our favorite subclasses. So for me, my soft spot is the Sorcerer. For my friend over here, he's going to be discussing Rogues. So without further ado, let's get into it. Our top 5 subclasses for the Sorcerer and Rogue. So for me, my top 5 is Wild Magic. You know, it's fun, it's goofy, you know, but the randomness in a game, you know, of chance already is just, I think, a bit too much for me, and that's why it comes in at number 5.
Dude, you put it at number 5? I love
no
that randomness.
No respect.
It's like, I'm going to cast a first level spell and kill the entire party doing it.
That's precisely why he is at number 5.
It's awesome. So, as always, I've played Rogues a lot, and a lot of people go, oh, the Assassin's so great. He can kill people, would give you crits and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, that only works for surprises, just so you know. Surprises are really rare. So that means your Assassin is a one-trick pony. So I put the Assassin as a number 5. It is very situational. But yes, when that situation hits, he crits. He is too legit to crit.
Alrighty, for our number 4. So for me, I'm going with the Storm Sorcerer. Kind of a newer, more niche sorcerer build. You know, as the name implies, these sorcerers harness the power of lightning itself. You know, eventually becoming immune to lightning, buffing their damage and some other movement aspects. And one of the coolest things, I think, is that you know, at a certain point, whenever they cast spells, they do a little small area AoE lightning attack.
Oh, so it's like a lightning fireball?
It's like a little lightning burst every time, you know.
Every
time you fire something off. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is very one note. It is all lightning, but they're the best at it.
Dude, wasn't Thor that way too?
He could punch some stuff too.
Oh, yeah, well. So, the one I put at number 4 was the Scout. The Scout has all the wonderful physical aspects of a Ranger, the amazing ability to stay hidden and ambushing, being ambushy like a Rogue. But the reason I put it at a 4 spot is because, yes, it has the delicious taste of a Ranger without any of the spells of a Ranger. And I think missing out on that hunter's mark is definitely going to make that ambushing, it's going to bring it down a notch.
Yeah. So for our number 3, my number 3 is the Shadow Sorcerer. You know, he's a lot higher for some other people, but for me, you know, the utility, having darkness early on in addition to you know, low light vision rather. I mean, it's a very powerful combo, don't get me wrong, especially depending on your campaign setting. I mean, that guy in the Underdark is just disgusting, right? But, you know, it just doesn't do enough for me. What can I say?
Yeah, 3's a tough spot. Actually, I was really kind of flipping with 3 and 4 on this one. But because of the fact that it was missing the spells, I put Scout at 4. So number 3 is the Arcane Trickster. Yes, you get all the amazing abilities of a rogue, but now you can add a little bit of magic to it. Not only that, but you can pick pockets from a distance.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. So for our number 2, mine is the Draconic Bloodline. You know, I'm a big fan of tankier sorcerers, so you don't die to goblins' arrows. I'm a big fan of, you know, dealing extra damage to your elemental type. I mean, there's just a lot of cool bonuses that you can unlock for your sorcerer that I feel that most people kind of naturally gravitate towards those, you know, those elemental type sorcerers anyways, you know, so why not just become Draconic and get, you know, more buffs for it.
Yeah. Goblin farts in your direction, start making death saves.
Yep, and now you laugh instead.
So, the one I had for number 2, and once again I was fighting between 2 and 1. And I chose to put Thief at number 2, and it is not because it is not my favorite. It is because it's an old school throwback. So basically, the idea of the 3.5 and 3.0 rogue is what a thief is. So this is the thief that actually can do like the second story work, is jumping through dungeons, going to do all this really, really cool swift parkour stuff, but is also having the ability to use magical devices.
Yeah, that's never too shabby.
Yeah.
So, for my number one, my personal favorite, and in my opinion, the best sorcerer subclass, I mean, it's got to be the Divine Soul, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you have access to cleric spells. You get flight. You know, yeah, people dog on the healing, but it's healing. It's self-healing. It's not bad. And, you know, the biggest thing is you get a buff to your saving throws and attack rolls. You can add 2d4 to those rolls once per day. And you get that at level 1, okay?
So here's a thought. I do have a question about that. You say you get flight.
Yep.
What if you're an SMR? Do you get double the flight for that, and the flight for the SMR? Because you don't always have flight as an SMR.
Your flight would be better, I think, on the Divine Soul level.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. I mean, I wanted to see what you thought as it. I mean, I was thinking the same
if
thing.
you have a better version, then the other version would just override it. I would think.
Yeah, that would make sense too. But that's why I was like, I figured that would be a good question to ask, period.
Yeah, but having your sorcerer have access to all the cleric spells.
Oh, God.
I mean, the utility, the different ways you can build it, just so much freedom. Really a fun class.
God,
What about you?
So, my favorite is because of the fact that I've been a big fan of the writer who actually plays him in Acquisitions Incorporated, which is Pat Rothfuss. Got to go with the swashbuckler. I mean, you know, come on. The guy who's riding chandeliers down to hit people, you know,
He's the
flipping through
classiest
air.
out of all these.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All that movement, dude. All that movement.
Movement kills.
Oh my god. It's like he's in and he's gone and you can't even do anything about it. So, these are our thoughts. Like I say, you know,
Yeah, if
always
you
leave
disagree with
comments.
us, you think we're stupid, you think Divine Soul's actually a big bucket of crap and Wild Magic really is the best one, let us know.
Yeah, if you agree with me about Wild Magic, please let us know. And, you know, we always would like to have you guys like, share, and subscribe. Because, you know, it is you guys that actually keep us going. It is not just our love for the game, but it's the community's love for the game. So please, leave some comments. We'll try our best to take a look at them as much as possible. There will be things in the future that will help that out. So, this is Tony.
This is Alfred.
Happy trails.